Not on chat. This isn't going to be a long stream. I'm actually only going to play one game now. Might as well get it on, uh, on stream. But with that being said, the main reason what I wanted to do this live for, to stream for, is to announce that the daily content is going to continue. Right. For the most part, I haven't had a schedule created yet. Right, and there's a reason for that. It's because as we get closer to hitting this 1,000 mark, this last little loophole, last little hurdle, rather than a loophole, I should say, that YouTube makes you jump through before you're a full-on partner, really will, it will kind of take a huge weight off my shoulders, if you will. Because once I do that, then it's like mission accomplished there. I fully can focus then on the next phase, which is creating a schedule of content. Before, I thought that I was only going to be doing UFL, for instance, at the beginning. But then the patch came with FC, and then eFootball comes out of nowhere, and now it's the main game on my channel. It's the game that I love the most, despite a lot of the hardships and stuff. I know that I know what this game can be, and so I'm on a mission. But that doesn't mean that I'm just abandoning UFL or EAFC. I have an amazing tactics update video coming out later, right? The last one I did, the 5-2-1-2, still an excellent setup, but wait till you see what I have for you if you are a UFL player. Now, for my eFootballers who obviously would mostly be watching right now because this is a game I play, the most. I have so much coming for you. That's the beauty of eFootball, right? It makes it frustrating with all the nonsense that they have in the game, but there's just so much to learn, so much to understand, and I have so much coming down the line, including some incredible videos. One's dropping here shortly, right? That one is more for newbies, but at the same time, more seasoned players can learn from it too, because it's something that you probably know, but maybe haven't thought of in this way. I don't want to give too much away, right? You can see when that video comes out. There's another video out later on that comes out. It's on scheduled time. What time? I don't want to say the exact time, but if you turn notifications on, you'll see all this. And that one is awesome, just because I know it's going to help out a lot of people, and that's what this channel is all about. So the point that I'm getting at is you will keep getting a ton of content. I just don't have the exact schedule yet because I have to get, like I said, through that last little checkpoint for YouTube. That's what I'm focused on. Once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, then we start looking at the next phase where, like I've told many of you, my leagues and tournaments, which days those are going to be, which will then dictate how my content will roll out video-wise as well as stream-wise. We also have Rematch, which that sort of puts not a fork in the road, but it also just adds another challenge because that's just another game to cover. That's why I'm trying to really focus it on like a main event, which right now would be eFootball, and then you have like your opening acts that I still cover, because I know a lot of players don't just play eFootball. Some just play UFL still. Some just play FC, but they love the channel. And so if I have the ability, which I do, to help players at all of these games, particularly because I've been at the top of FC, been at the top of UFL, I'm not just going to leave those players hanging. It's just my current mission, which is going great, by the way, is eFootball. And that's what we're going to continue on with. Despite all the frustrations in all of these games, we are football gamers. This is what we deal with. This is the mission we're on, right? To spread good football in these games and to create a community where players can go and truly get what they need to help them improve. No BS, no clickbait nonsense, not 17 tactics videos a day. All of them are apparently OP. Not a million tips and tricks that really aren't helpful at all. Everything I provide here is from the heart and truly things that I use to get to the top and that I know that you can use that will help you, guaranteed. So with that being said, let's get into a game. And then I'm out until later. But the stream-wise too, another thing I want to get more of a schedule on so people can, know when I'm coming on, right? So far it's been it's been here and there. It's not like anything set, right? The lengths haven't even been set. So I'm just popping on when I can. I want to fix that because I know it will help people who like joining the streams live and who give great feedback. And I love hearing from you guys too. So the more schedule oriented I can get, the more people I know that can join on and you know, be able to look and know exactly when we're going on. Just like a TV show, right? You don't have to look every single day, all day long to wonder when your TV show's coming on every week. You know it's on this day at this time. So that's what I want to start getting, right? Streams at this time, drops at this time, stuff like that. So that is what is coming very soon. I would say the reason why I didn't have it is sort of like a jinx thing. Let's call it that, because and to Valley real quick, I have not. I've been putting full focus into this channel, so I literally, outside of this in my regular life with like kids, stuff like that, I do not pay attention to anything else. I will check out the highlights, so I heard it was crazy, so I will check that out. But what I was saying is, the reason why I haven't, I guess, started even looking at a schedule or anything is because I sort of, as I was growing, sort of put that 1,000 subscriber mark because of the way YouTube works as that condition to like move on, if you will. Some people might think that's crazy, and I get it, but for me, it's just like, before you start getting all these big ideas, let's make sure you can get there, right? Not to mention, I heard, now I don't know for sure, we'll see if this is true, but I heard that once you hit that 1,000 mark, and YouTube starts like really being able to utilize your channel to then make money themselves, they start pushing you, which only makes sense, right? If that's their threshold to give you full-on YouTube partner, like ads, this, that, and the other, then of course it makes sense that they're going to push you, because these companies pay them to then utilize their users who create videos, and people watch those videos, and that's how they get exposure to whatever they want, you know, people looking at. That's how the system works. So it only makes sense that they have a threshold of viewers, of subscribers, of all that. And then, of course, they would push you because they get paid more, right, as you do videos. So that's sort of, I guess, the marker for when you hit the big leagues, even though it's not like you can go full on. It's not like I could just go full on 24/7. This is my job. This is what I do, right? If that happens down the road, that's great. I'll never count it out, because you guys are incredible and the support is incredible. But I'm also not looking at that as my main objective, because, you know, the main thing is providing good content, making sure I'm helping you guys out. And then everything else will work out as it works out. Yeah, you got an awesome video coming out later for my UFL players. Just wait till you see. Guarantee this setup is going to help you guys who are still playing steadily, who still have to face these rats every day. I guarantee it's going to help you guys out tremendously. All right, so our one game today, let's make sure we make it work. Is this real? Tell me why I have a feeling that this dude's a ringer. Tell me why. Tell me why I feel like this dude is going to be a beast. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, I know, Joel. Well, as you know, I don't really play it. I just keep up with it literally because of you guys. By you guys, I mean not you. I mean you guys as a whole. Right? I don't want to leave anybody hanging. If I can help, I will help. But there's just not as much to provide over there, because it's, like you said, the game is cooked. It's not skill-based over there. So we got this game, and then I have to get out of here, but we'll see you. We'll see you guys later. Like I said, I don't have a set schedule yet, but I want to announce that it will be coming. Not only a set schedule, but also we have a lot more cooking too, including daily content. Good. Super cancel. You're in. Oh, get that through. Good ball. Pass back. See that hold, that delay, man. That delay killed me. Augenthaler's a little bit faster than him. Great ball again. Play it, play it. Oh, just a little too much. Nice, man. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm glad they're helping. I'll read the rest of it when I can. I'm sure you have based on what you said, but if not, don't forget to like and subscribe. It would help a lot. But I'm glad to have you, dude. That's what it's all about. See the super cancel there? Good win. Good win. Come on, Carlos. Now we're on a rush. What's up with this little delay? I don't like this little delay going on. Yeah, I know they need to provide a lot more content, and then we'd be set. There's just a few things that if they did, man, we would be set. But that's our goal, man. Maybe we can get him there. We keep growing. We keep playing the game the right way. Oh, no, he's offsides. Okay, I'm glad he played to the wrong guy because he was offsides. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's just bullshit, dude. It's so set up, man. It's so set up how he won that. Like, look at the tackle I get into there. It's just nonsense you got to deal with over and over. And these guys know it too. But that's where the problem is, man. That's what you'll see in all my videos. I say it over and over and over. The AI assistance in this is crazy. He didn't even win that ball. He didn't even win the ball. What a goal. That's how you fucking score a real goal. Did you notice that? Like, go back and look at that, and you'll see exactly why. That's all I'll say, and I'll move on. Go back and look at that goal, and then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But that's what eFootball does, man. They calculate somehow, however they calculate it. They get this stupid AI. The AI they have to help the game works out amazing, dude. Like the whole player skills and all that, I love it. The video I come out with today actually talks about a lot of this, but like it's ways to improve, and the way they do it is awesome. But then they have nonsense as well. They have nonsense, and it allows players like this to like basically make a mockery of the game and use these nonsense exploits to still compete instead of playing true football. So all we can do is just keep rocking, keep playing the game the right way, and try to hopefully get some changes made. There it is. Touch and hit, touch and hit. Golazo! Stupid tackle back goal. Ah, my coffee's too hot. Stupid tackle back goal. So it's 1-0 right now. 1-0 me based on good goals. Well, I mean, you get what I'm saying. Bravo. Oh, no touch. I did a one-time shot there. I did a one-time shot and it didn't register, unfortunately for me. We saw what he was doing there. Head back to our goalie. Oh. Good. Bravo, bravo. Look at Cantona, watch. He should have made that run earlier. Goal. Oh, goal. Oh. Now, I will say there. Now, listen. I was like reacting more than I wasn't proactive, and I did hit that near post with Carlos. That was not on the game. Now, sometimes the game does screw you. You'll go far post there and it won't go. That time was not it, though. Just saying. Just trying to force crosses. Perfect. I forced that. That was silly. I did such a good play. I didn't read how far Carlos or Kohler was behind him. Beautiful. Feet. Super cancel. Come 2 through. Oh, you guys seen that run? It was beautiful. Good. Should be 3-1, but that's all right. But yeah, these wonky little weird systems you already know. I mean, like, look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? These type of players, every time. Weghorst and Durridge. It's just a mockery. It's just a mockery, is what it is. What's the point of even... This isn't even football. It's just... It's the players in eFootball, man. That's what I'm telling you. It's a mockery. Tell you what I'm going to do, too. I'm going to do this. Weghorst. So he's just trying to cross it to them over and over. DeMarco to Durridge. Should I just man mark DeMarco and Cuadrado? Should I man mark DeMarco and Cuadrado instead? Would that be smarter? Let's try that. Nah, let's keep it like this. Because I don't want them to go to the middle and pull my wingbacks totally out, so we'll see. He's probably cooking up some kind of change. It's just such a loser way to play, bro. It's such a loser way to play. Alright, let's see how it goes. And they don't update the changes either. That's why I keep going back in. Freaking waste of time. I think some people think too. I have no idea how this player thinks, but maybe because this would still be a way. If you think this, it would be a waste of time. If you think, oh, there's no way I can beat these higher level teams. Well, yes, you can, man. I've played plenty of free-to-play teams that are freaking beasts. But you got to have the right mentality. Skill will prevail. Now, yes, if you're neck and neck or close to a player in skill and he has all these beast players and you don't, of course, yes. And I hate that you can't grind for players. But playing like this is not the answer. Yeah, I know. No, look at his team right now. He changed it all the way up, didn't he? Yeah, he changed it all the way up. Bro, I'm not going to just come at you. I'll keep the ball here all game. Because this is what he wants. What the fuck is he doing? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to play a good football game for you before I had to leave, but apparently we're not going to get that. So you guys tell me, man. Would this be worth your time? Why not play, bro? Why not play the game? Good change of direction by Zanetti there. Back post. Corner. Oh, that was my dude. Why not play and have some fun, like playing football? Because then if you do beat these teams, which I've lost to plenty free to play, you're gonna feel that much better. Oh, that's stupid pressure. I should have took my finger off X. That was silly. Rudiger is an absolute beast. So if you're wondering why I have Augenthaler instead of Rudiger, they're both amazing. Rudiger's just better in the air, so for these games he makes sense. There's actually other games where I honestly should have started Rudiger, and I got to be more like thoughtful of that. Where I was playing these cross-heavy teams with these big strikers, that's where Rudiger does good. Now it's not that Augenthaler's weak. It's just that it's not that Augenthaler's weak. It's literally just that Rudiger's just simply better in the air. And so on those on some of those games, Rudiger battling like these type of teams would be huge. But that's where I got to remember, shame on me for not utilizing him. Good Kohler. That's why I put some dribbling on Kohler, because I actually use him as a target man. Two can play that game, baby. I don't know how he missed that, but he did. But yeah, so for any of you free-to-play players, I know it can get frustrating playing these beast teams, but I promise you, dude, I've seen it, because I've been on the receiving end of these beatings from these free-to-play teams. I know for a fact skill will prevail. I promise you, dude. If it wasn't, I would just tell you, like, you're either going to have to pay or you're going to get your ass beat. But it's just not the case. Oh, not that run. Oh, man. That totally didn't go how I wanted, dude. That was totally... Look at how your mistakes can hurt you, though. But good recovery. Good recovery. I was trying for something. I wanted to play that little gap with a little dinker ball to see if it would work. Like this ball. I didn't press super cancel. And then play a 1-2 off of it, bouncing like bink. Super cancel turn. 1-2. Go. He didn't run. I'll get it eventually. I'll show you guys. Super cancel I'm getting a lot better with doing it quicker, and so I'm trying to work on it in this case. Like for the shorter passes, super cancel, go to it. Super cancel, come to. Super cancel, come to. Boom, turn. See, because when you don't press it, they'll just stand there, dude, or they'll just keep running, one of the two. When you super cancel, you take over. Now if I get a good run through, obviously I don't take over because I don't need to. The player's doing his job. He's making a good run. I don't come to. See how I came to there? If I didn't, Cantona was going to run away because long ball play style, long ball counter, sorry, they run away because that's what I'm using right now is long ball counter. So you got to manually do it. Boom. Turn. Come to. See how I won that? Oh, it was offsides. Yeah, 100%. 100%, that's what it is. That's why these help out so much too. Is well, obviously, if I play fuck, that could have been dangerous with that big fucker. Oh, that was Weghorst. The other dude's even better in the air because I've seen other players use him. I've seen his stats. But yeah, when you get in games like this, it's tough because I know players just want the wins, but try to work on certain things, like this little dinker here. Try to work on stuff. Fake shot. I try to move. See, like it didn't work, but that's okay because I got the game won. You know, it wasn't the most exciting, but we got the victory, man. And guys, think about it. This dude's Division 2. There's only 1 point something %. So this nonsense is working against some players, which is crazy to think about. I play. What does that say? Solo quiero, yo quiero Taco Bell. I want want to play. Does that say I want to play? What is this? Is that a what's Solo quiero jugar? Solo, it's like one. I want one to play or one to play or something. I don't know Spanish, man, but something like that. All right, so you see we got our winning streak back. We're turned around. We're 1,000 closer to getting to Division 1, which would be huge. So we're still in the top 1.8%, but only 0.2 of those are in Division 1. Just think about that. That's insane. That's what we're looking to get to. We're only 2K away. So let's go look at this dude's division. So he's a top 17,000 player in Division 2 in previous phase. And TikTok Derwinga, so he has TikTok. Congrats to TikTok Derwinga, but your play is rough, buddy. If you just play the game the right way, I bet you would have a lot more success. I'm almost guaranteeing. What's up, Javat? Were you who I just played? I mean, I know that your name on here is Derwinga, but you never know. So, yeah. So, if you find those games, I know you really want to win, and you still can, as you've seen there, but still work on things, right? My biggest thing I was trying over in the left side was, we know that long ball counter, the players are going to run away, right? We win the ball, boom, they go on runs. You just spam through balls like a lot of people. What's going to happen is, you'll get some of them. But not only is it not football, you'll also lose the ball a lot. If the through ball's on, right, and you have a angle, a lane, of course, play it. But what I do 98% of the time is get the ball with my back 5, right, my 4 plus Beckenbauer, and then Carlos, Cantona, Kohler, Cruyff, and Schneider, they start taking off, making runs like long ball counter says. Then I call them too. Now, sometimes Kohler doesn't if I have him as a center forward because he's a target man. If I have that off and he's a secondary striker, he'll make the runs too. But whether he's a target man or a secondary striker making the runs, I do super cancel. Then I take the player over and call him to the ball. I bring him closer. So that's like my manual run trigger. And when I do that, when you trigger the players that are running away, the defenders run away with those players. So when you super cancel and call them back, now that defender can't just stop on a dime and follow him. You gain some valuable space to receive the ball and make your next play without a defender right on top of you. And that's where long ball counter comes in. Now I release my quick counter tactic, and you can play beautiful football there too, but the reason why I don't like it is because that high line. Once you win the ball on that high line, you just don't have much room to work with, for build-up. So that's where LBC comes in. The space there is good to use to call players back into. Then they make their decisions once they're in there. It's a beautiful thing, man. Nope, no speedy center forward. I don't need it. I don't need it, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how twisted eFootball is. And I'm so glad Javat just said that. He is one of the first people. Notice what he said, no speedy forward, because a lot of people will look at Kohler and they'll see Carlos out here, or maybe Zanetti is an attacking wingback, but especially Carlos with his edge cross, and they'll think, oh, dude, cross spammer. No, the guy just played as a cross spammer. Kohler is a freaking target man, or even as a secondary striker, right? Even if I change his position and he was secondary striker, so he makes more forward runs, he's still a great hold-up player. Yeah, he's going to score crosses. He's great at them, but he's a great hold-up player. And no one ever notices that I'm sacrificing a ton of speed. Look at what my center forward is. 78, 76. So that's the biggest thing, you know? You simply have to play football, or you should play football, because that's the most fun. This other stuff is a waste of time. Now, if super cancel pass works, it's anywhere where you can have enough time to play the pass and then super cancel, so your player has enough time to that you can move them, right? Now, every once in a while, it doesn't trigger, and that pisses me off. But the other thing is this. That's what I was working on. Those little short passes, like say on the sideline, I had like between Cantona and Carlos, or if it was like Cruyff and Zanetti, and there's not much space, but I want to play a little dinker. I can't just play a little dinker on the ground. I've seen those don't work out too well. So what I was trying for, if you saw me at the end, I was like trying for something you couldn't tell. What I was trying for is if I got a ball, let's say with Zanetti, and Cruyff and Zanetti are real close, like 2 yards apart, can I play a little quick dink 1-2, just a little L1 square, just a little quick one, and will it work to do a give and go, putting that little bounce on it in close quarters? And it does work. Not all the time, though, but it does work sometimes. Yeah, I know. Javat, so you play rat ball. Not your fault. I'm just saying, you tell me if I'm right. You quick counter, so you're pressing your opponent, you win the ball, and then you press triangle. That's pretty much what your setup calls for, because that's the meta. And I know you're following the meta, but here we actually play real football. Every pass in my build-up pretty much is going to be back to goal. If the through ball's on, which it will be as we slice people up, then of course I'm going to play it. And I'm human, so I make my mistakes too, where I get to, oh my God, and try to force a ball. But for the most part, if you see my gameplay, I play real football. The players check away, come to, get at their feet, lay it back. Then we play a pass out wide. Then we play a pass, maybe the cross isn't on, so now we play a pass to Cantona. Cantona does a 1-2 a Schneider, right? Or we go Beckenbauer up to Cruyff, back to Schneider, up to Kohler, back to Cantona, through to Cruyff, goal. That's another beautiful one. We go Schneider to Cruyff, Cruyff to an overlapping Zanetti. Zanetti plays the low ball on the ground, and you think it's going to Cantona. No, Schneider makes a run deep because he's a whole player and finishes it. Like, it's just a bunch of excellent football stuff. So I'd love to help you, Javat, man, because when you play the game the right way, two things. One, I think you're going to go a lot further, right? Because that through ball spamming method, what it doesn't do for you is teach you how to actually play, how to be patient, it's all just rush, through ball, through ball, through ball. So I don't know, give it a try, man. If I don't put my money where my mouth is and being able to help you improve and play the game the right way, a way that you'll have a lot more fun with, then you could always go back to the quick counter through ball method. Now I have a quick counter system, a version of my 4-1-3-2, same setup, but just a little different positioning because I wanted one for each play style. Because obviously I do content on every play style because there's players out there that would want to play more than just what I play, right? Just because I play one doesn't mean another player might not do great with possession or out wide or quick counter. Now, my test was if you can truly ping the ball around, you can. The problem with quick counter and pinging the ball around is you're in super tight quarters because your defense is pushed so high. So it's harder to get that, like what Boomfo was asking. It's harder to get that super cancel off when you're making passes in such close quarters. When you have space, you super cancel, call your player two, make that space. With quick counter, you almost don't have time, right? Because you're so close together. So anyway, I got to get out of here, man. But I love talking shop with you guys. Huge, really good, really helpful video. 2 of them coming. One just here shortly. Another one a little bit later on. Please check those out. Turn notifications on if you want to know when those videos come. Ton of helpful stuff like that. I will be on stream later. No schedule yet, but like I said, daily content will continue. And as we hunt for this 1,000 subscribers, which if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. If you have anybody around that wouldn't mind going to YouTube real quick, it takes 2 seconds and just subscribing to Old Gamester FC to my YouTube channel. It would mean the world. This last little hoop, as you guys know, when there's things like that, like lingering, that's on the front of your mind. And I couldn't do it without you guys. Which is why I keep bringing up this help. But I promise you, once this is over, it doesn't matter. I could never get another follower again. You know how that is. That's just the goal I have set right now. So, as always, you guys are amazing. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace out. Oh, last thing, sorry. Discord. I updated the link. If it doesn't work, leave a comment under any video. I always check comments. Tell me the Discord's invalid now. I'll update it. For some stupid reason, you always got to update it. But the one in my bio should work. Join our Discord for even more information. See you guys later. Peace.